EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville.
No run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll start at the 25. Purdy going to the air right away.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Purdy off the play fake.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, it's Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk
from 13 yards out.
And the Niners put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket. He got enough for the first.
Now Lawrence on first down. He'll drop this one off with ETN.
No gain on the play. And it'll be second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
On second down, here's Lawrence.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
He's going to go up top again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Purdy to throw it on first down.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Play action. Now Purdy. That one into the hands of Ayuk downfield.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out in the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
From 8 yards out.
and the Niners are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 14-0.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31.
Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. Down to the 10.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Travis Etienne.
69 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Purdy looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Shotgun now with Purdy. That is caught. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the 49ers.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. From the 24 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. The offense on 3rd down tonight. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Got some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Out of the gun, Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. 27-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
11,
Here's Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And one more time, here's Kirk. A very solid gain of 27. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On first down, Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
That was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And on that one with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he's got this down to the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on first down, it's Purdy. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Jags are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
11.
Lawrence will throw. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They've certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Open man downfield is Ridley. Touchdown, Jaguars! Calvin Ridley, 49 yards. And the Jags have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. McManus's point after is good, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Ready to throw it on first down. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Purdy looking to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Purdy from the gun. This is caught. Touchdown. George Kittle from 4 yards out. And the Niners are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That quick throw there is incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now Lawrence on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
30 left.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. A give, running right, ETN. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Niners are right back in this football game.
They'll take over at 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
There's a reason the number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
At the 47-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Now 2nd and 4. Purdy now to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Purdy to throw. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. That's caught, and he's not going to get there. The defense able to come up with a big stop, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 5. Here's Lawrence. That is caught. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down. And that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
That's good for the Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Etienne.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
3rd down and 1. Throwing now, Lawrence. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should... EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today we've got what's always a hard-hitting battle in the NFC North, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yellow. Ready.
Play action this time with Love. And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, how about that adrenaline? First play of the game, and we have a catch that we're going to talk about probably the rest of this game and straight into the highlights.
Right out of the gate. What an effort. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Move here on the opening drive of the game, and on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
We go.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. The 20, 5, touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 41 yards. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Ready?
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he takes it past the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play.
Ready?
I like their style.
2nd and 5.
10. Hut.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Off the play fake, Love. Out to his left. That one behind his man, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play... EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Detroit Lions. Just about set for football. Blake Grupe is ready to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. It's loose, the ball bouncing around, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone, so that is going to be a safety. And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds, and that, of course, is a penalty. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Carr. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Play action. Now it's Carr. Rolling to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now they send a running back in motion right. They'll get this out to Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to stretch out their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail now 9-0. The opening safety followed by the touchdown a moment ago. So an early hole to dig out of as the drive starts 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And a stoppage here. A timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Third down and 6.
Hey, kill!
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. After 1, it's 9-0. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Patterson's kick is good. And they are on the board. It's now 9-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And Kamara's going to have a Saints first down as he'll get this up past the 40. Now Carr on the bootleg. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Able to puts it on the carpet. It's out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10. Running left, Montgomery. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Goff. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Carr to throw on second down. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Quick throw to Olave. That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz.
What now?
Here's Carr to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you've been going out to give another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Being chased out left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Now a pitch out to Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, they would have been happy with a first down, but this is even better. Once he's past the marker, it's cream cheese from there. And he bumps it to the outside, and it's just going to run away from defenders on his way toward the pylon.
The Saints offense and Derek Carr, they're still on the field, so they figure to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Gong. And that'll be caught in St. Brown. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Patterson's kick is good. And the lead is cut to 2 now. It's 15-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
On second down, Camaro. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
A big play there for Detroit. 45 yards. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll fake the give. Now Goff steps away. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goal. There he goes, right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 69 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Perry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Carr. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 56 6 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But
and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A touchdown run there from a yard out, and they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
The Goff's throw into the hands of Reynolds here. They had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down, and now they're in the hurry-up. Now a first down throw, gone. That's caught by Montgomery. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. Goff throwing again. Throw left side complete. That's right. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. On second down, Montgomery. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off play action. Here's Goff. They'll roll him out right. Complete to right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Now Montgomery running right. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time. And what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Now they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And they're going to speed things up here. On third down, they go Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And he takes this near to 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive.
There he goes left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now 2nd and 9.
To throw his car. Here's Johnson with a reception. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammate.
Touchdown! Jamal Williams. A 7-yard touchdown grab.